Dustin here, and I'm going to give you a little look at the new Gears of War Hidden Fronts map pack. So let's get right into it. First off is Garden, but let me say you're going to be seeing a Locust, and that's my good friend Grotesque One. So shout out to Grotesque One. First, let's start by I'm going to run through the map for you, and you'll really get a feel for how it's laid out. In that where I spawn back there, it's really open, and once you get to the inside, there's a lot more little buildings and barriers and stuff like that. What's really cool is there's two of these, and they're like little greenhouses with pesticide, and you cannot go in them. As you can see, I almost died, and the only way to get in there is to shut off these three switches. Okay, and these three switches will of course shut off the pesticide, as you'll see. And now inside is a sniper. There's one on each side of the map by the spawning areas. And what's also interesting to note is that the switches actually turn back to green, so the pesticide will start again on their own. Also in the middle, as you see, is a boom shot. And another, the major structure, which was looks familiar to some of you who have seen the press release screenshots. This is like a little rotunda area where there's a Hammer of Dawn. What's really one of the coolest things is the vegetation that you see and all the weird plants. So that was Garden, and hope you enjoyed Garden. And don't die like this. Next map is Bullet Marsh, and this is the dark map that everyone's talking about. It features krill that will kill you if you're in the dark. It also features a lot of rain, a lot of water, and a lot of cool reflective surfaces. It's one of my favorite maps just due to the whole atmosphere. The lightning will actually shake your controller and things like that. Here's where you spawn. You always spawn and you'll have two options, like a fork in the road. One leading up, which is where we're going, and one down. And leading up, this will lead you to the middle, which is right here. And in here is a boom shot and grenades, which also leads to the other side, so that's kind of cool. Also, if you're in the dark, you will die, as you can see here. And this is just a random dark spot in the map. You go in there, and the krill will actually kill you. This is also, there's a demoed by here. Grotesque is sitting in a lighted spot by the torque bow, and blowing out the generator blows out random parts in the map. So, yeah, that's Bullet Marsh. Hope you liked it. Next up is Process. And Process is the emulsion factory that is underground that you see during the campaign, and is cool solely because the yellow emulsion is cool. This is one spawn point. There's another one on the opposite side of the map, which you'll see in a little bit, as they are not identical. This is the other side, where there's two bridges leading into the map. And this is the dead center. There's like a emulsion turning pit kind of thing. Oh, this is on the outside. You can actually go on the outside, and it's pretty good for sneaking up, as you can see, and tagging people. Oh, this long set. Okay, this is the whole middle part of the Process, and there I just picked up the sniper. On the opposite side of the map, up the stairs, is a boom shot, which you can actually fire probably towards the sniper, and he could probably kill you too. So there's also a torque bow, as you can see on the map in the middle, like everything else is in the middle. So yeah, that was Process, guys. And finally, we have Subway, and you actually have to think of Subway as two different levels, right? You have the top level, which is a heavy downpour, and there's a couple weapons up here, and then there's the actual Subway part. And up here, think of this as the middle of the map right here, where there's like a grand staircase going down. Also, what's cool is one team will spawn up top and one will spawn on the bottom. So up on top, there is actually the sniper's cornered off to a side, and you can snap down. So anyway, let's go downstairs, and this is going downstairs, and this is where the other team would spawn. And this is the actual subway, where there's subway cars, there's the pits that you can go down into, and things like that. Like I said, this is the side that the one team spawns on, and here there's actually a torque bow. And like I said, I think there's a sniper where we just were for the team that spawns up top. And you can imagine right here some awesome blind firing. Here's that grand staircase that we look down on, and at the bottom is the boom shot. So that'll be interesting to see body parts fly coming down the stairs. So yeah, that was all the map pack goodness. I am extremely tired. It's like 1 in the morning and I need to go to bed. Hope you guys liked it. X3F out.